Just hours ago, evacuation orders were lifted in a San Pablo neighborhood. It comes days after the discovery of dangerous chemicals in a backyard shed. Investigators uncovering hundreds of bottles of hazardous chemicals, including explosives and flammable liquids.
As KTVU's Brooke Rose found out, these bottles all belong to a man who recently died and is described as a hoarder.
We could have possibly had a catastrophic event in the middle of a neighborhood.
Day 3 of a huge hazmat emergency in San Pablo. Fire officials say there's at least 600 chemicals in 800 bottles or containers and counting. Everything found behind a home on Stanton Avenue. Thousands of boxes filled and stacked inside a shed.
Explosives, they found acids, they found oxidizers, they found flammable liquids. They've pretty much run the gamut.
Some date back decades, even wrapped in newspaper from when Nixon was president. Investigators say the property belongs to an elderly man named Mark Elson, who recently died. They say he was a chemist and possibly a science teacher. His estranged brother discovered the chemicals early this week.
There was a pretty strange relationship there. The gentleman hadn't spoken to his brother in over 60 years. I believe his brother passed away about 6 months ago.
Neighbors say Elson kept to himself and was a hoarder.
Front of the yard and stuff over there was so bad, people had to walk out into the street to get around it and stuff.
San Pablo police confirm he's faced 18 code violations for blight and trash, a constant issue.
And I was always worried if a firework went off on the 4th of July.
But never were the dangerous and explosive chemicals found until now.
You had a bomb on your hand and you didn't even know.
Many were rattled as first responders went door to door, quickly evacuating homes.
I was nervous that the thing was going to explode, if I was going to come back, if I was going to have my house was going to be here.
It has taken days to process, identify, and stabilize the hazardous materials. Most have since been detonated. Those displaced were finally able to come home Friday.
It's first time back, thank God.
Thankful for the health and safety of everyone.
There you go, all free.
Neighbors knowing a big blast or fire was ultimately avoided.
There'd have been several of us out of not having a place to live.
Bomb technicians say all of the explosive materials have been removed. Investigators say there's no plan to prosecute anyone for the hundreds of bottles of chemicals that elderly man left behind. In San Pablo, Brooke Rose, KTVU, Fox 2 News.